Hi there.
Hey, I'm B-Star.
I'm D-Dubs.
And I'm a Christian.
And I'm not. Tonight we're continuing on with some viewer requests, and one of our first videos was an Iron Maiden tune. Had some chats with a few people who checked it out. And Trolling in the Deep is the YouTube handle, suggested we check out Caught Somewhere in Time. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I've never heard the tune before.
What?
No. I mean, when we did the first Maiden one, I had said that I wasn't really a big fan.
No.
I've not listened to a full album.
Okay.
Lots of people, we did Number of the Beast, if you haven't seen that one. Lots of people had shared their comments about how Maiden was misconstrued as being satanic just because of some of the content. Apparently the drummer is born again. And, you know, I just glancing over at the lyrics there, I see the word devil. So, you know, obviously these themes...
Where do these people get these crazy ideas from?
These
I want
themes
to suck your
pop
blood.
in.
I don't know. I think you might be a Dracula or a
Well, I mean,
vampire.
look at the band name. Iron Maiden. It was a torture device. Come on. I told you, one of the things in metal is just crazy shit for crazy shit, you know?
Right.
And it sounds cool. It sounds badass. Let's do it. Let's try it out.
Yes, but then that whole thing of hiding something in plain sight.
Could be.
So
That's
that you
right.
can just sort of say, oh, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist for thinking that I worship the devil just because I had a song where I'm talking about worshiping the devil and that kids should kill themselves. I don't get it where you're getting it from.
But our trusted viewers have informed us that they're not satanic. And that Steve Harris, the bassist, founding member, who I didn't know that, did a lot, if not all, of the lyric writing. So
right, but I can still believe that they're satanic.
you can,
even if they come out and say I'm not a Satanist.
Sure.
I can still think that.
That's one of the beauties of life, is you're welcome to believe whatever you want, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's check out Iron Maiden, Caught Somewhere in Time. We're listening to a 2015 remastered version, so I don't think they would have changed the structure or anything, just the remixing or remastering, as it's called. All right, anyway. What?
Pause it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we're not even getting into the song yet.
We're not.
So I agree with you. I like those harmonies.
Oh, I love the guitar
I don't know
harmonies.
if it's the bass that it kind of doesn't even sound like a bass. Maybe like a low end of the guitar.
Okay.
But every time it comes on, which is like a dunk, 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 it has this background hiss going at the same time.
Oh.
And like that's like dirtied up, and I don't think on purpose almost. Kind of sound.
Well, let's start.
And for being
it's only
remastered.
20 seconds in, so let's listen to it. I mean, some of the remastered stuff that I've heard of, say, Sabbath, was overly excessive on the high end of things in some places. So I'll have another listen to that. I didn't pick up on that. I was just too entranced with the guitar harmonies. So
kind of like when you're playing guitar or bass near a bass drum, and you can hear the reverberation on the bass drum.
More so from the snare?
Or maybe the snare.
Yeah, you can hear the wires rattling.
Something, yeah.
I'll have a listen.
Okay.
Let's start it over, because that was only 20 seconds.
All right.
I'm loving Harris's bass. It's just
Yeah, I can finally hear it there at the end. Yes, but it's almost like a dun 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 dun.
oh, they got the gallop down. Like they are masters of the gallop, which is honestly one thing that I was never really keen on in listening to it in the past. I mean, now it's definitely got me moving. So yeah, I think that noise you were hearing at the beginning, I think that is a synth.
But like the hiss part of the sound, or
Yeah.
just the sound part of the sound?
The whole shebang. And also, I did kind of scroll over there. You see, it was 1986. They, things were a bit rougher in terms of quality back then, right?
Right.
Especially for bands who I don't know how
But
big
this is the
Maiden was in
remastered
'86.
version. It
I
should be
know, but
crisp and clear
you're still dealing. It's not like they re-recorded it. You're still dealing with
No.
those original tracks, and there's only so much shit you can polish, right?
I know.
You can't polish a turd, and I'm not saying that this is a turd by any means. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like we didn't have as refined of taste in the 80s for music.
Exactly.
And
for entertainment period, movies included.
Yes, right. I know, right?
Right.
But this is sucky is not quite the word I'm going for, but
Okay.
something close to that.
The production?
Production, instrumentation, lyrics.
Oh, the instrumentation is there.
Choice of singing style, like all of it. There's nothing that I like of it yet.
So Maiden's not quite your flavor,
Well,
perhaps.
Probably, yeah.
I really like that sudden change, though. I mean, you dug the guitar minis at the beginning, and then we moved into that. It was like a slam, and it just sped up on us. I really dug that.
Well, because otherwise they were spending the first 40 seconds on repeat.
Yep.
And what is the point of that?
Well, laying down the... Listen to Opeth. Opeth does the same thing.
Maybe because our...
Opeth? What?
I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Attention span.
Yes.
Are
Definitely.
lower now. So
Definitely.
I'm just like, yeah, I got it in the first 7 seconds. That's all I needed.
And I'm coming
went
from
for
more
40.
of a prog background where I'll listen to a 45-minute song. Sometimes.
And I'm coming from a pop background where it's like 3 to 5.
You get the hook within a minute. Yeah, at least
well,
once,
I mean, we're
if not
just
twice.
at a minute now.
We're almost 2 minutes in.
And at 2?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So if we could just talk about lyrics real quick.
All right.
Not great. Like Heart and Apart kind of rhyme scheme, I think.
Well, try to think of this. Coming from, and I'm coming from a musician's background here. I happen to have studied poetry before I became a musician. Not saying that would make me a great lyricist, but he's a phenomenal bass player, amazing songwriter. Maybe not that linguistically inclined when it comes to composing the lyrics for a song. And some people don't give two shits. Some people really do focus on it, and I know that's one of your big things is lyrics.
Yeah.
But I know some people just do the lyrics to have something that somebody's singing because you want somebody singing something. So they don't always put that much into it, you know?
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
I know.
I don't know that that's the case.
I know.
Yeah.
So you did say the word devil, but it's not in this.
No.
Okay. So would you be scared if I took you there? So where's he going to take her?
I don't know.
Or him, or the audience?
Can I tempt you to come with me? Fulfill your dream. If I said I'd take you there, would you go? Take you to your dreams. Take you to fulfill what it is that you are striving towards, what you're fantasizing about.
And time is always on his side.
So maybe this is from the perspective of the devil. I don't know. He's trying to tempt somebody in, and I'll give you all of your worldly wishes. Well, I mean, it's a possibility, right? Okay. Time's always on my side. He's immortal, technically. He, right? He, of course. Yeah.
I mean, if we're going biblically, I think that the male pronoun was used for.
Yeah.
And I mean, this, as we've talked, maybe not in these videos, but in person, about how the difference between the devil and Satan and the beast.
Right.
And these could all be different characters, or on the Bible project, which is a series of videos on the internet. They talked about it being the Satan, meaning
Okay.
that's a type of character or a characteristic of a person. So that's possible too.
All right.
But I'm curious to see where the song goes.
Yeah.
I hope it gets better.
Don't be afraid, you're safe with me. Safe as any soul could be. Honestly, just let yourself go. Caught somewhere in time. Caught somewhere in time. Caught somewhere in time.
I know. And honestly, I'm with you. I felt that too. I think that I don't even know if that's the chorus necessarily, but those 3 lines, caught somewhere in time, are perfect examples of what I didn't like about Maiden from when I heard them previous, which made me not
Yeah.
even bother adventuring into it.
I feel like sometimes he's opening up his vowels too much. And so time instead of time.
Okay.
And I'm doing the thing with my tongue too that I feel like when you don't like it, how when James LaBrie is up in his upper range, that
Yep.
this guy is like living there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
If you do that,
Okay.
that's how he's singing.
All right. I enjoyed the other harmonies again as well.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with me. Safe with souls. And it can be honestly like that. Does
Yeah,
sound like
it
a
does. It
double
does.
talk, right?
Yeah.
Just let yourself go.
All right. Keep going.
Yeah.
Caught somewhere in time. Caught somewhere in time. Caught somewhere in time.
rock and roll ending in my mind.
Totally. It's usually reserved for live shows, that kind of flamboyant and drawn out ending. Solos felt long for you, eh? I mean, it's a 7.5 minute song. You don't want him singing "Caught Somewhere in Time" for another 2 minutes, do you?
Those are my two choices.
Well,
Wanking or
I thought it was great melodic solos myself. I liked the backing music to it as well, because it wasn't just repetition. There was a lot of dynamic in what was played in behind the solos.
Yeah, because it caught my body off guard. Like my body was going to a beat, and I'm like, wait, where'd we go? Yeah.
And I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I don't.
Could have done for less of the "Caught Somewhere in Time." I'm bluntly honest about that. Not my favorite part of the song at all, but the rest of it I really enjoyed. I did. I like
go ahead.
The Steve Harris's bass is just phenomenal. Really.
I could barely hear it. Every now and then I would hear it, and I'm like, oh, it's just going dun 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 dun.
Oh, there's more in that dun dun dun, but that dun 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 was so tight with the kick drum too,
yes,
right?
I heard
and
that
that's
too.
not
yes.
necessarily easy.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't play musical instruments, so I really don't know.
But I do. You're a Christian? I'm not. Sorry, just playing off of that.
Speaking of, this definitely seems like it's written from the perspective of Satan.
It definitely does. Yeah. Making you an offer you can't refuse. You've only got your soul to lose.
Right? Eternally,
yes.
Losing it.
Now
just let yourself go.
"Caught Now in Two Minds," I'm wondering what that was kind of meaning. I'm a little bit
What do you
thrown
think?
off with that. Almost that maybe you've got the part of you that is not connected with Satan, and then the other part that kind of gave into it. Otherwise, I don't know. That's all I got for that.
I definitely, that caught my eye as well, and my only guess is that it's referring to you can't have two masters.
Ooh, okay.
Being a biblical thing.
Okay.
So you're either like Satan is your master, and sin is your master, and evil is your master, or God is your master, or Jesus is your master, and righteousness is your master. You can't have both.
Okay.
So if you are caught in two, then I would guess that it's Satan.
Okay.
You only think that maybe you're still on the God side. But,
Right. All right.
Because he's also talking about trying to hide your deepest sins.
Mm-hmm.
So in that way, maybe trying to pose as if you're a Christian, or even from yourself, hide your sins so that you really think that you are. And when I say Christian, I don't just mean a follower of Jesus Christ, the man who lived that is in the Bible. I mean like the whole thing from beginning to end, the religion of Yahweh.
Okay.
So I don't just mean, although
You're talking Old and New Testament kind of stuff.
well, yes, and that really even Old Testament is talking about Christ. They're just looking forward to his coming, and the New Testament is he's already been here and after that.
Right.
So it's really the whole thing is Christian.
No books while he was here. They were too busy. Too busy just following him, I guess. I don't know. I mean, seriously though.
I mean, like, you have the Savior, like, right next to you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like, just a sec?
Hang on, I gotta write a chapter. Don't go anywhere. All right. Well, that was good. That was good. Thanks for your suggestion, Trolling in the Deep.
Yes, thank you for the suggestion. I hear that there are some other suggestions by other people in more of the pop music realm, so I'm looking forward to having my turn for once.
For once. Thanks for checking it out.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe if you want to see some more.
And make some more suggestions.
Yeah.
Maybe to torture me or to torture B-dubs. Like.
Oh, you never know. You never know. That's exactly it.
Okay.
It's all fun. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.